and welcome. This is Brownie Westbent live from the Forbidden Library, and today we're coding again. Oh, Lorch is coding again. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Elfie the Animator. Hello, Novel Size Phantom. Hello, Howdy Crusader. Hello, Noka-chan. Hello, Lucas. Hello, Jabba Hub. Welcome. I am close. Feel threatened. I am close. People are just giving my... I know! Last stream, when I was reading Pride and Prejudice, someone bought 20 gift subbies. How amazing is that? Very generous of them. We very much appreciate it. If you want to go see who did it, it was near the start of that VOD. I can't quite remember myself because I have the memory of a sieve, but it's on the VOD if you're really curious. Narrow Size Phantom is in two places at once again. Oh my god. Yes. Keep that Twitch number up, everyone. We're very close to affiliate. 3 views. 3 views. 3s or nothings. Rising from the bog of Allen to steal all your butter. It's Bryros. Give me the butter. You completely forgot what we did last time, Lucas. That's okay. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to what we're going to be doing today anyway. Whoa, not remembering the names of your supporters. I know. I'm wonderful like that. I do really appreciate them now. They're not an active chatter as than usual, so it's hard to remember the odd names. But I do appreciate one. It's like I said. It's like I always do. I thank the lurkers. I thank the people who watch the VODs. I'll be lurking because I'm busy learning Godot. Have fun with that. Love my enthusiasm. Thanks. We shall enthuse the way through. Righto. So, there's me. Not me. We got some stuff. I have a small list of things I want to do, so let's talk about it. Mlem! Ew, don't lick me! That's gross! Don't do that! Ugh. 1 second. You're gonna see this, but I want to be able to play. You did to see me. I like to see my face on my screen, because then I know if I've accidentally left the toggle on. Anyway, so what I want to do... Hello, Sweeney! Welcome! Also, welcome to the Paul Wolf. It's already done. Gross. Bleh. Wipe my face. So, what I want to do today... We go in here. We go into extras. We go into endings. I want to clean this screen up. Because, at the moment... Why is the scroll working now?! It wasn't working before! What the fuck? That was like my #1 thing to test. Why is the... Coding, bro. Right, let me just go through and get some endings. Blah, 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 blah. Just click some buttons. 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 Blah, 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 blah. Is that how? I didn't. What? I thought the scroll wasn't working too, Howdy. That's the first thing on my list to fix. But for some reason today it's working, and I have no idea what's going on. Coding, bro. Coding. It's magical sometimes. Because the problem solved. So I suppose it did. Well, that's one last thing. By the power of Red, it works. Yeah, because no one's insulted Red yet today, so she's blessed the stream by letting things work as they should. So I'm a genius. Yeah, I'm an absolute genius. All I need to do is press launch project. We were done. Okay, so I'm going to cross that off. What I do want to do is add that to the achievement page as well. The next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to add like hover text to them. So, was that because I deleted stuff? Did I delete stuff? I didn't delete anything. Get in 1, get in 2, button 2. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is... So, the second one should be bad end too, right? But it's good end question mark. I don't think it is. Let me rerun this. Let me rerun this. How does it work? Shrug. I don't know. Why is it working now? Shrug. I don't know. It's working. Kinda. Good. Then don't touch it again and pray it doesn't break. That is software development in a nutshell, my dear Paul Wolf. Software development in a nutshell. Brownie is such a great genius that her brain solves it without her being conscious of it. Exactly! Everyone calls me dumb, but this is the true reason why they think I'm dumb. It's because I'm not consciously smart of anything. Okay, that's a bit better. But let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? I think we have more endings than that. 1. Yeah, we have 13 endings. Why is there only 10 on the screen? I only saw coded with RPG Maker MZ. And the same thing have happened. It's the same. I worked as a software developer for 10 years. I can tell you this is industry standard. When all was said and done, you notice strange white feather and a drop of ink below your feet. What do you do? So that makes no sense. I also don't like that it's red for some reason. So a lot of this code, I'm going to admit, a lot of this code came from the bundle I used for the GUI, for the UI here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So why is it finishing at like 8? That doesn't make sense. Let's like delete persistent data, give it a good toothbrush clean, and see what it looks like after that. The little shoe fairy decided to help out when you were asleep and fixed your code for you. I would appreciate that. That would be lovely. Apologies, my internet seems to be having issues at the moment. So if it's lagging for you, it might be my end, not yours. I have no idea how to fix it. Extras. Probably because a glitch overlapping with ending. Probably. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's only 10 showing. So why is that? They all look okay. All the dit is fine. Because they all have the else saying that there should be something even if they haven't unlocked it. Now this is where we do a lot of staring at it to see why it's not working. So I think I'm going to potentially take out... I'm going to put some things on here. 1, 2, 3, just so I can see which ones are working and which ones aren't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13. Save. Okay, so let's take that away. Open it up again. Did you misspell something there? It would be on brand. It would be on brand and is a common issue I have, but I don't think that would be the issue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It just stops at 10. Just stops at 10, and these ones are not a thing. For some reason. Is there a max on my box somehow? Is like this V box like got a distinct size? So we've got the size of the ending text. the positioning, the spacing. So theoretically there shouldn't be a particular size to the box. I'm gonna, so it's from 10 onwards. Is there, oh, what's the, one second. No, wrong one, that one. Shortcut to comment out code. VS code. Shift Alt A. Shift Alt A. That didn't work. Fucking hell. Of course it didn't. It did. It kinda did. It turned it into text rather than actually commenting it out, which is shit. But oh well. Time to put some hashes on everything. We're commenting this out. And I guess for those who aren't familiar with code, commenting it out basically means that the text is not going to be read anymore. So it'll be ignored by the computer. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm literally just going to put a bunch of text. Or should we get the good old lorem ipsum back? We love a bit of lorem ipsum, we do. Lorem ipsum generator. We love some lorem ipsum. Come on, find it for me. Go. Lorem ipsum generator. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Generate me a shit ton. Oh, just don't tell me about it. Just generate me. Whatever. No. Online lorem ipsum copy. That's something like blah 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 blah. Copy text. And we're just gonna put a shit ton of text in here. Boom. Save. Okay. But apparently there's a load of issues. Well, you know what I'm gonna do instead of that then? We're just gonna copy it out. I'm gonna get my good old Notepad++ out. We love us some Notepad++. We're just gonna throw it in there for now. Okay, save. Close. Run. How's it gonna look with all that bollocks in there? See, it scrolls fine. It scrolls past 10. Absolutely fine. I'm feeling sleepy. I'll try to stay as long as I can. I want to see Red bullied. We're not doing as much plot today, Howdy, so you may not see that as much. Lore of what? So lorem ipsum is a thing that coders use where basically you can generate pieces of text that's just nonsense. I think it's Latin. But it basically is used as placeholders for text. So you could, so when you're showing clients your lovely web page that you put together, you can fill it with text to make it look like, oh, this is what you would put in, this is how much text you put in, blah blah blah, and that's what you put. What the heck is an ipsum? Lorem ipsum. Should we look into lorem ipsum? Should I teach you something? So it's basically to help you define structures of things. All the facts. Lorem ipsum. The holy grail, indubitably. So this is just a big bit of, I think it's Latin, where you can just basically word filler. Yeah, it's a big bit of word filler. Yes, correct. But at least we know that means it scrolls. It scrolls fine. It should extend to what it's got. So let's add in one if at a time and see what's going on. So if 11. Oh my god, get rid of my stupid comments that didn't bloody work. Save that. Why is that not like that? Inconsistent spacing. Okay, that's why. Save that. Take it away. Launch it again. Extras, endings. So 11's in there. That's fine. 11's fine. So we'll put in 12. $12. So generate random text. That would be a good idea. Brian, imagine Bill Sofa appears and wants to offer you a deal and potential and randomize. No, I told you, no random in this game. No random. Or else I don't know Bill Cyphers. Okay, we saved, launched the project, see if we've got ending 12 on the list this time. Endings 12's there. One more. I don't know why it wasn't there before, and it is now. We don't understand, but you know, if it works, it works. We don't need knowledge, we just need it to work. Save. Take it away. Put it back up. Launch project. More magic. Absolute magic. Coding is magic. Okay, so all the endings are now in there. Let's see what happens if we delete Ipsum. I still don't know how the scrolling suddenly works. I worked on the scrolling before the stream, and I was really mad that when I streamed, it didn't work, because I'd put it in there and tested it and everything. It's this viewport thing up here. This is what's adding the scroll. And I took a while figuring that out off stream, and then I put it in, and then it didn't work as soon as I was on fucking stream. And now, as soon as I'm like, okay, I'll spend time on this stream fixing it, it's fixed! Coding, bro. Now it's only 10 again, so is it because it's in ifs? It doesn't like it if it's in ifs? Computers out of context sound very magical. Computers in context are very magical. As I said, I've been working with them for 10 years. I don't fucking understand these things. Don't need knowledge when you have magic on your side. Exactly! Random is good because you don't need to add coding, Bri. And it gives the player a chance to decode the message. Reveal personal thanks for playing and hard work and effort expressed. No! No random! Only consequences! So it doesn't work from 10 down if there's nothing at the bottom. So theoretically what I could do is I could cheese this a little bit. And we could put text, not capitalized, please, text, blank space. I shouldn't do it. What I should do is dig down into the code and try to figure out why the fuck this is happening. Or I could just make it, what the fuck? What the fuck? No! Shit. No. I think it's because it should be there, not where it was. I know what went wrong then. I know what caused that. We're fine. It's okay. We're safe. We're safe. Speaking of cheese, I'm kind of hungry. Well, you should probably get some food then. Eating is kind of good for the human body. Oh, so we got down to 11 now. But that's it. I still don't understand. Why? Question mark. Safe. It's absolutely fucking fucking magic, that's for sure. Extras and achievements. Still only getting down to 11. But the fact that it didn't have 11 until something was there is a whole nother thing. So yeah, that's what we had. Can I save that? Remember, you opened a can of worms, so let's open another can, or a bucket, cargo of worms, and let them squirm. Oh yeah, definitely. I've opened a can of worms just streaming this game. I never meant to take this game half as seriously as I have, because I've streamed it. You guys actually like it, so we've got to carry on with it. I always planned to finish it and release it to you guys, but it was never going to be what it's become. And that's kind of wonderful in its own way, because I like what it's become. It's really cool. So it works if there's a fat bit of text at the bottom. Meh. I dislike this. What if I just delete the lorem ipsum and just leave it as empty text? Will it do what it did before and we'll get only ending 11? And 12 and 13 will be lost to the void? I don't know, but we're gonna spend a little bit of while just pressing this delete button as we wait for lorem ipsum to disappear. Worms. Gummy worms, yes. Actual worms, I don't know. I haven't tried them before. But if they're anything like strawberry laces, that would be nice. I like strawberry laces. For some reason, the fat bit of text is needed for the code to work. Yes, currently that is the problem. And I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. A design is rhyme to explain in due time. Yes. So without the fat bit of text, we only get to end. Maybe. I have another idea. So. What happens if I add extra lines to extend it? Is that the problem? Because I thought my problem was, when I was thinking about continuing with this, is it's really hard to test the endings when the ending screen isn't quite working as I expect. So I thought if we could clean up this ending screen. Yes, that works. So I think it's a case of it's not quite adding anything to... I think because it's in an if statement, it's not adding another line to the viewpoint when it's adding an ending for some reason. So I think what my best thing doing is, so if I put X and then under 10, which is where we're having the issue, we put a line of text. Under 11 we put a line of text. Under 12 we put a line of text. Under 13 we put a line of text. And theoretically, that should keep them all on screen. That way we don't have to keep doing the thing. If you think about it, you can put all of it in reverse, quite literally. They have inverted font to reverse text needing a mirror. Yeah, you probably could. For some reason, the fat bit of text, yeah. Unless the ending screen has no scroll down and it's out of space. I think it's not that it's out of space, because it is extending for lorem ipsum and everything like that. It's just that I don't think it's adding space for a bit of text that's in an if statement. I don't think it's registering that that bit of text is there because it's variable based. So if I'm correct, this should work. It works, kinda, maybe. It just puts a big line between everything, which is not correct. No, I don't know. So, like I said, I don't think... Confusing. I'm pretty sure. What's my Y scroll volume? NVP, which is the viewport here. That means the extra tab space is on the right. Meaning you have invisible hidden spaces. Maybe. You just realized you never subbed on YouTube. Hi Tala, welcome. Back to look. Well, thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Getting close to that 5K. It's exciting. It's exciting. Homo. So, stop eating my pen. I don't know how to fix this. How dust, other than putting a load of blank space at the bottom. I need to like put it here. Curious. Just curious. Because this is technically someone else's code I'm playing with. I could revamp this whole page if I wanted to. Just throwing that one out there just to see what happens. I don't think it's gonna help. I really don't. I don't think this is the answer. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Okay, let's consult some documentation, shall we? Documentation. So we're looking at a viewport, which is here. So this is the viewport. So what's going on with this? Is there any kind of size issue? We're having edge scroll, X adjust and Y adjust, initial. Can you put a secret ending? Maybe. Maybe there will be some that I'm not going to tell you about. Maybe I already have some things planned for that. Maybe. Maybe there will be special screens that you have to find. Maybe. I don't want to do pages. Because that's the other option. If the scrolling is being a real big pain in the ass, we could do pages. We could do pages. We could paginate the shit out of it. Which would probably take us to a VP grid. Which, I guess I would make it a dual column thing. Maybe 2 columns. Really like the scrolling just to work though. That would make my life easier. In the best totally not buzzkill and irritating secret ending, it was all a dream all along. Nah, I don't want to do that. I mean, I suppose I could have it as a joke ending, but theoretically, aren't all the endings secret endings because you have to find out how to get them? I decided to take a break from learning, so now I'm here again. Hi, Lucas! We're having some weird issues with this screen. If I add shit to the start, does that work? And it's only if I add something that has like 3 lines. No. Like that. So it's going in the V-box. Is it a case of maybe having 2 of the V-boxes as being a pain in the butt? Is it like counting all this space here? Which it shouldn't theoretically, because it's not in a text box or anything. Is this V-box necessary? Does the viewport have to be in the V-box? I think it does. Endings V-box is V-box. So which one's the ending V-box? I haven't called any of them. That's the ending V-box. So is it this V-box that's unnecessary? Maybe that is an issue. Let's get rid of that and see what happens. Boop. Secret ending, the beginning. Welcome, my name is Bryony. Bryony, yes, you may know me as that little voice in your head. Like I say, secret endings have been planned already. Or secret screens. You didn't say secret endings. Like I said, every ending is secret. Things like only getting shot by Mr. Wick if you have the coin purse. I'd call that technically a secret ending. You've got the secret fourth item from the Fae that gives you a few secret endings. There's a lot of secrets in this game to be found. Lots of deleting, lots of deleting, lots of deleting. It's gonna be a pain in the ass if this doesn't work, because then I have to put it all back. But this is why Python is a pain in the ass. If this was just Java or C#, you could just delete that bit and you'd be fine. But no, this works on fucking indentation, doesn't it? It's the stupidest thing ever. I hate it. Because look at this. Look how long it's taken just to fix that. It's so stupid. It's stupido. Save. Okay. Take that away. Damn you, Python. Anaconda was always a better movie. Okay, extras, endings. It didn't work! So that definitely doesn't work. Which I knew. See, getting it back is fine. Like, yeah, you're right. I can just press Ctrl-C. But, like, it wasn't like that before. I really don't know. This is so confusing. I don't know whether I'm just better off going text. Let's do a 2. Bryony is the code of the story, right? And this is right, so the next story can be digital sci-fi. Yeah, maybe. So that gets me up to 12. I am just gonna fucking fudge this. Because why? I don't want to spend all streaming as one problem. There we go, you can see all 13 endings. Fuck it, it's done. Now, my second thing I wanted to do this stream is to add tooltips. We're gonna add some tooltips to give people, 1, hints as to where to find the ending, 2, hints to future me, because I would have put so many endings in that I forgot. And maybe when they've unlocked an ending, make the text a little bit prettier, because at the moment they're just being read. I hate it. Yeah, I suppose the next one could be sci-fi. The Shill ending, where the player randomly talks about some VTuber and the book she's publishing, and you should totally buy her books, and then end the game abruptly. I mean, if we return, that's... I want to add, maybe in the about screen, that's where the shilling would be. There'd be shilling in the book, don't you worry. But maybe not as an actual ending. Right, check at the end of each sentence. Is there a space or a gap? It's not meant to be there. I can't see one. You can see them here. There's not any of there. There's nothing extra spaces on the endings. There's nothing in the text that I can see would add extra spaces, which is a giant pain in the butt. But hey ho. Okay, so I did find that screen. No, there's a gateway issue. Lovely. Text box, scrolling screen. Yeah, I've had to look at a few things. So there was a RenP tool tip. Screens, actions, and functions. We very specifically want to tool top, tool tip. Not that, not that. With the amount of typos, I could never do coding. Sweetie, you've seen me type. Sweetie, you've seen me write. You know how many typos and shit I do. And I survived for 10 years. If I can do it, anyone can. Tooltips! Hey, hey, hey. So can we only add them to text buttons? Can I add them to text as well? Can I do like that and then tooltip? Like it is on there. No, not that button. That button. Why did I put that? Tooltip. Ooh, we might be able to do it. Witches are people too. Don't panic at the sight of a witch. Let's save that and see if it works. So what was the solution to the problem earlier? I cheesed it and put some text at the bottom which stretched the scroll to include all of them. That was the solution I went with. It's probably not the correct solution, nor is it the best, nor did we ever really find out the problem. But it works, so yes. It's raining and you have laundry. Oh lordy howdy, get it in, get it in, get it in. Right, launch. Extras, ending, so it's ending 6, I put that on. So that's not working. So what if I changed it to a text? Where did I put it? Was it 6 I put it on? Where did I put it? I put it on ending 5. Ending 5, but I was scrolling ending 5 as well, and that's not doing anything either. So if I change it to a text button instead, theoretically, close, launch again, extras, endings. Oh, so text button is very different, for one, but tooltip is not working. Screen, tooltip example, text button, action. I don't really want an action. I don't really need... This is a button in value only. We don't actually want it to do anything. North, to meet the polar bear. Tooltip has to be the last thing shown on the screen. Tooltip, get tooltip. If tooltip, near focus frame. Ah, okay. So I need to put a frame down for it to work, which makes sense. You're back from dinner. Welcome back, Elfie. Welcome back. Okay. As a reminder, values passed to tooltip must support equality. Let's just under all of it. Just put that. That works. Launch. Nope, that didn't work. I'm back. Some clothes got a bit wet, but you're safe. Lovely. Glad it's safe. It does not exist. So what is it in that example that was given? What? Oh, text. I just missed the T while I was copying and pasting. Save. Cool, 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 cool. So let's close that up. Launch again. Extras, endings. So now it's not coming up still. We want to pop up. Get tooltip. screen. If none, this should be... So, tooltip get... Let me do some reading on this. I need to actually read what's going on. Returns, so tooltips. Tooltips can be accessed by the tooltip property available on all displayables. So it should technically be available on text, not just on text buttons. Get tooltip function. The get tooltip function returns the value of the tooltip property when the displayable gains focus. So when it gains focus should be when you're hovering. I think that's when it gets focus. As a reminder, variables pass the quality. This is an example. Okay. That's in a VBox as well, so that could be part of it. The nearest displayable can be used to display pop-up style tooltips and has support for special tooltip focus name that is set to the location of the last focus. So this one, if tooltip, you can do a frame and then get the tooltip. It's still not working over the hover. Can't stay because active headache, but you are a mega nerd, Florent. Have a good stream pass. Thank you, Chase. Get some rest. Look after yourself. I will be here, ratting in the floors. Hello, Kafka. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Get tooltip. So, tooltip returns screen none, last false. If none, this should be the name or tag of a screen. So it should still display something. If you jingle you girl, but you change your name to Kafka! Rich fair, it's a good trade, but still. Rattling in the floors, eating all the insulation. It tastes like cotton candy. Legacy. Tooltip class changes when the screen changes the screen when a button is hovered. Yes. It's been obsolete, but you might see in older projects. Okay, but I should be okay, but this might be an older project, who knows. So let's see what this one does. Hovered tt.action. Let's try that. Let's try that. That looks good. Let's see, because this, like I said, this is based off another person's project who I got from itch.io. So they might be using an old version. So I would need in here default tt equals, no, not 1 tt equals tooltip, no button selected. Then here, rather than doing that, you do button hovered tt.action. It works. Let's just test it first before we start putting the actual text in there. Jingliu Kafka, sorry, just my opinion. I totally respect yours. I don't know which one I prefer out of those two. Oh lord, my eyes. What happened to my eyeballs? There we go. I clearly hit a hotkey that I forgot existed. Okay, I'm gonna bring that back over because now it's covering some of you guys. I don't want to cover you guys. Right, let's test that. Boom! Ay. Oh lordy, right, okay, we need to translate this one and execute. The name tooltip is not defined. Righty-o. We do not have this tooltip. It's a capital T. Is mine a capital T? No, it's not. So maybe that's the key. But it doesn't look like it's recognizing that either. Is there anywhere I need to initialize this somewhere or other? But that looks like the initialization that I need to do. Yeah, so that's not working. Jingli is better than Kafka. Jingy Luke is my favorite in all of the fiction. I have to go study, otherwise your mum will kill me. Bye! Yes, go study. 'Tis important. Focus on your studies and then you won't get stuck on stupid things like this like I am. I knew this was going to happen today, though. I knew as soon as I said, I'm going to do the coding side, that we would have more issues today. But that's the fun of the coding. We do it anyway. So I don't think this is working either, which is a pain. I like this hovered though. What can we do with hovered? I want to look at hovered. Hovered. An action to run when the bar loses focus. Huh. Tooltip. So I need to figure out what's going on. So it's when it's in a button, we're giving it a tooltip. Is it because I didn't give it an action? Is that really all it was? I don't want to give it an action. I just want it to have a hover. Let's see, Renpy tooltip over text, not over a button. Tooltips when hovering over text. Hi, Reddit. Take a look at this line, lexicon pop-up screen. Oh, maybe. So I have a stupid question, but after an hour of Googling, my amateur brain can decipher and fix this. It's me! The fun is watching Brownie lose her mind. Yay! Well, I'm glad you guys are fun. I get stuck on everything in everything. Games, art, writing, world building, and so on. You just gotta have the determination to keep going, I guess. I'm looking for a system when you hover over a piece of text being shown and get a small tooltip with some context or information on the hovered word. I found something nearly perfect, but whenever I utilize a game, the tooltip disappears. Oh, okay, so what did you find though? Bro, tell me, what did you find? Meh. He found it, but he didn't tell me what it was. Image button hints. Adding mouse over hover descriptions. Is this on Rempy still? No, that's not on Rempy still. Yeah. Hover text. Is this what I need? Not just about spelled Rempy, but a line of text appear when your mouse hover over an option. Kinda like that. Find it in the document. Tooltips! Yes, I'm trying, but the tooltips aren't really working. Forum post. There might be a better info on the forum post. Yes. I have something that involves creating separate screens with text, then setting the button action to show when hovered. And unhide when unhovered. So it could do tooltip function. I know, but I can't get the tooltip function to work. Because I would like it on text, not on a text button. Do text buttons even work with a thingy if you don't put an action? So let's just fucking put an action, okay? Tool. Tip. Yeehaw. Action. Oh, there's so many things. Capture focus, clear focus, confirm. Current screen name. I don't need that. Input value. Oh, there's so many things we can do. Look at these. File delete. We don't want that. Ooh, buttons. Gamepad calibrate. Get mixer. Get tooltip. I want to get tooltip. That's all I want in my life. But no, that's not what we're doing. I I don't want the action to go anywhere. Yeah, can we just return? Return S. I don't know, that seems about right. So why does it not like that? Inconsistency detected with spacing. Which there shouldn't be. Ah, right. One extra space, that's what it needs. So, I need to make sure I have that shit at the bottom though. If that's gonna work. Has to be the last thing shown in the screen. So, we need to get these. It has to be last in the screen. Which this is in the screen. So down here. If that's the case, that kinda works. So I don't know. Throw that out and see what happens. Ayo, Briny, I can no longer fight the EP feeling. I'll leave the stream on for YouTube stats, but goodbye. I hope all goes well. Thank you, Howdy Crusader. Don't you worry about my stats. You get sleep, okay? Your sleep, your looking after yourself is more important than my stats. But good night. Have a lovely sleep. Yay! It worked! Heck yes! Okay, so all I have to do is put an action on it, but for some reason, but I need to make sure the action doesn't actually fucking do anything. I don't want it to do anything. Image button that does nothing. Renfe. How do I make an image button not clickable? Can I make it not clickable? Action! No action! No action! No action! I knew there would be something. Yeehaw! It fucking worked. No action. What capitalization did that have? Yeah. Capital N, capital A. No action. Brackets. Fucking nothing. I don't need nothing from you. Don't dream nightmares. Yeehaw. In order to spite you, Elfie in particular, I will dream nightmares. No! Only good dreams. Only good dreams of crusading with your howdy. Never underestimate the power of yeehaw. Yeehaw wins the day, apparently. And I'm clicking it and nothing's happening. That's what we want. Okay, we can actually put tooltips in now. Let's put in tooltips for everyone. Tooltips for you. Tooltips for you. That's not how the quote goes. You get a tooltip and you get a tooltip and you get a tooltip. There we go. I remembered. I remembered the meme. Okay, so we turn this into a button. And we put a tooltip. And the tooltip for this one is you get a tooltip, Alfie. You can have a tooltip. Get smacked in the face with a wrench. No. Now I have to think of how to hint at getting these endings without telling you how to get these endings. Fastest ending in the West, which is the name of the achievement you get for that ending too, but I feel like it would tell you what you need. I'm also gonna see about getting rid... I'm gonna leave the ending numbers in on the question marks just so that if something does go wrong, I can see it going wrong, kind of thing, you know. Yeah, no. Ending text button. Tooltip. And this one, A Taste of Paradise Lost Forever. What was this one? This is why I need to do this. I need these tooltips as much as the fucking player does. Jesus Christ. So this would have been Baba House with Red. So we're looking for ending 2. So, okay. Be happy with the bit you had with Red. Had in exchange for Red. So this is when you abandon your child because you had a nice bit of stew that happens to be made out of kids. Yay! How do I explain that? How do we tooltip that? It would be something along the lines of moderation and child abandonment. Abandonment. I think that's a great tooltip. Action. No. Action. Done. Perfect. Is that not the best description of how to get that? Text. Button. Hell yeah, it is. Wonderful. No, I don't want a text button. I forgot. I'm changing this text into a button. A button. Oh, hell, Granny. Tooltip. Sometimes food is just more important. So this is the ending where you have some of Granny's stew. It's so good. You never want to be without it again. So you'll do whatever Granny says, which means even getting her more children to cook into her stews. Yay! So, yes. Sometimes food is just more important. Action. No. Action. There we go. Wonderful. Next. Button. I hear Cuba is great this time. I think I know what this one is, but I'm going to double check it. I think this is the one where you manage to negotiate your way out. Yeah. You come to your senses, however you need to be careful. You know that Granny will likely not give her up without a fight. You ask to take her in one more time and promise to be back tomorrow. The Granny agrees and you're able to take Red away. Despite her protest, the next day you move out of the village and escape forever. I'll use these streams to learn God dot. Is that how you spell it? I don't know what God dot. What's God dot? Lucas said about God dot. What was that? So yeah, this one's more difficult because this one you actually can't get unless you've managed to be nice to Red. Maybe if you had a good relationship with Red. Is better than magic. Let's say that. I don't want to be too obvious on where, but like that one you have to have a good Red trust value to get, so you have to be good, nice to Red the whole time. Then action, no action. There we go. Whatever game engine you use called Ren'P. We're using Ren'P. What is God dot? Lucas mentioned God dot. I'm kind of curious. God dot engine. A free open source 2D, 3D. Ooh. Fascinating. I can't change to this already. We're stuck on Ren'P, but it's always interesting to see what's out there. Okay, ending 5. Bad end, witches are people too. Don't panic. because of witches. Full stop. Easy. Easy on that one. That ending is if when the topic of magic comes up, you have the option to freak the fuck out. If you freak the fuck out, you die. Obviously, because that's what happens. Button. Tooltip. Baked to perfection. I think I know what this one was, but I'm gonna need to check. This was number 6. Here we go. Go inside. Oh yeah, time to learn magic. Alright, so this is the oven in fight. So this is when there is a option for magic. You can ask Granny what kind of magic. She says, oh, I can hear the notifications today. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Thank you. She can hear her notifications. I fixed them. I fixed my notifications. I also fixed the super chat gacha thing, the book recommendations and super chats. I fixed that as well. Things should be working nicely now. Yeah. I don't have follower alerts for Twitch though, so I do apologize to Twitch people. Woo! Okay. Back to here. So this was the you can learn magic. Because that's the option to get that ending. I don't have to tell them that it's a bad ending at this point. But it is a bad ending because obviously Granny's not going to like share her magic with you. You're just going to be an extra part of the pie. Though I don't imagine adults taste as good as kids because she very specifically likes kids. She'd probably like, you know how when people don't like carrots and they like pick the carrots out of their meals? That's what Granny would do with adult meat in her stews. You got a monologuing. Oh yeah. Keep her talking. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep her talking. Because that's the ending where you get a monologuing. You talk about you get her to talk about the magic and stuff like that. And while she's talking about it, you can sneak out very sneakily. No action. So I think Godot is actually pronounced Jido for some stupid reason. But it's literally God-ot. Godot. Or is it Godot? Godot. Wild. Okay, next one. Button. Tooltip. Charisma crit fail. I believe that Granny may be reasoned with. Again, I'm not telling them if that's a good thing to do. I'm just telling them that they'll get an ending out of it. Whether it's a good or a bad ending, they have to find out for themselves. Jido is what I was after, I see. Jido. Gotta change this to a button. Tooltip. Door boss. What happened with this one? Why did I call it door boss? What number is it? Door boss is ending 9. Okay. Ending 9. So it's the last ending in this file. What did door boss do? You tried to leave. You grab red and go for the door. Haste makes waste? No, I want them to go for haste. I'm encouraging people to find the ending, not warning them against it. Hard G, sorry, no worries. How do we explain? maybe speed is the way to escape? Question mark. Yeah, that's a good one. Next one, ending 10, so we've only got a few more left. Button. Oh wait, we forgot to put the null action. Action, null action. Tooltip. The fatal mistake of trusting a fae. I think insulting the fae is a good idea. Take that at your peril. Action. Null action. There we go. I know that one. She's home? Question mark. I believe this is when you take the other one home. The one that's not you. So I believe that's 11. The other player root child, not your child. Yeah, so this is when you take home the not right red, the not quite your red. So we need to change this to a button. Tooltip. What's the choice that gets you to that point? That's what I'm trying to guide people to. So which side crossover? If red is injured, so I need them to call out to red, to injure red in order to get that ending. So that's the option we're on. Call out. She's your daughter. Bye, Elfie. Thank you for coming. Action. No action. Nice. Cool. Okay. Button. Tooltip. So Freaky Friday. That mirror comes in handy around kids' nappers. That one's very obvious, but I can't really think of a good way to put that. Action, null action. And last but certainly not least, tooltip. Okay, which specific money causes strife issue is this? What number is that? 13. So is this going into the actual house? Yes. No, wait. No, wait. If mirror, yeah, that's fine. What ending is this? Ending 13. Where is ending 13? It's in here. Okay. Ah, it was in the 4-party Baba Yaga! Coin is always useful. Totally, it doesn't get you killed for picking the coin purse. Totally. Okay, let's give that a quick test. Launch the project. Extras, endings. Fastest ending in the West. Moderation and child abandonment. Sometimes food is just more important. A good relationship with red is better than magic. Don't panic because of witches. You can learn magic. Keep her talking. Granny may be reasoned with. Maybe speed is the way to escape. I think insulting the Fae is a good idea. Call out, she's your daughter. That mirror comes in handy around kidnappers. Coin is always useful. Wonderful! They look really good. And this screen looks a little bit better because of it, which is nice. Wonderful. Let me cross that off my little list. Now, there's something I want to figure out, mainly for some endings that you guys aren't going to see, but I want to be able to figure out how to do it mechanically, and I thought you guys would find it interesting for me to figure that out. So, I'm going to think of an achievement that... I'm probably going to put the tooltips on here as well, I reckon, just to give you an idea of how to get the achievements. I just want to get one of the endings. 1 second. She's adopted! You died. Well done. It gives me one of the endings and one of the achievements. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is fun things on the persistent data. So we're gonna have to do something that checks. So something we can count in the background. I was thinking about doing an achievement for something we can count in the background. Maybe an achievement for how many endings you've gotten so far. So maybe every 10 endings or every 5 endings we could give a little achievement. Just be like, oh well, you're nearly there. Maybe these achievement numbers will have to change as we go, but that's what I'm thinking of doing now. So I'm thinking of doing another folder for this, but I'm not sure which one. That saves. Not sure where it should go is the question. If it's an achievements one, I guess it should go in achievement because it's the achievement screen. So let's add a new file called achievement checks. .rpy. So in this one, we're gonna keep running checks of things that should happen. We still have had a wee yawn. I'm a little sleepy, but it's okay. We continue anyway. New follower on the Twitch. I know I don't have the alert for it, but you know, I keep an eye on it anyway. I keep an eye out. But thank you, Ninja Rivera, for following. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Righto. How do we have 9 people on Twitch? That's bonkers. Anyway. So what I need to do is this needs to be a class that gets called every so often just to throw in some checks, basically. I'm not sure how to do that with Rempy so much. So with this one, you've got basically big if statements that get checked all the time. So every time we have an ending, for example, any memory script. So when we get to an ending, so hey, this is the first ending, the very easiest ending you can get, we would have something in here that calls a class. So like, can we like run an action? Because that's what I want to do. I want like a running action thing that will call the thingamajig. So let's just go to the documentation because there'll be something in here for this that I just need to figure it out properly. In-game menus, Python statements, maybe. Init Python, one-line Python. Maybe that's inline Python statements. I want to call other statements. Class. I'm gonna search. What do I need to do to look at color class? Create a defined displayables, sprites, transitions, build, classify. It's like, I know what to do. It's just trying to get it to work in this syntax. Like, how does it work in this particular syntax? Customizing, Rumpy, tools, launcher, other functionality, speech bubbles, text import, sprites, key mapping, multi-code, statements and equivalents, saving, loading and rollback, persistent data, advanced GUI, create a defined statements, I think is probably the way I'm going. Python greetings equals, okay, so I can label it? Maybe that's the way. Do one with Baba Yaga's point of view plot where she fell for the hunter and it horribly went wrong. And you can code that in as an expansion story if players want more. Yeah, potentially as an expansion story, but we'll see how this game goes to begin with before I think about expansions. Okay. Create a defined statements allows you to add your own statements to Rumpy scripting language. This makes it possible to add functionality that is not supported by current syntax. CDS is more flexible than direct Python equivalent. For example, picking inline dialogue at random. Rumpy parser does not know ahead of time what happens in the Python block or how it should be executed. It does not do anything with this code until execution and triggers an error if an exception occurs, correct? CDS allows you to check the correctness of parsed syntax. For example, check the items in a list. Yeah, okay. This is what I want. For example, debug behavior written in CDS. Okay. And it's now available as a statement random. Okay, yeah, this is what I need. Maybe. Usage. Create defined statements must conform to the following rules. They must be defined in a Python early block. They cannot be used in the same file which they are defined. Yep, that's fine. They need to be in their own class. That makes sense. The file containing CDS must be loaded earlier than any file that uses it. Since Rumpy loads files with the Unicode sort order of their path, it generally makes sense to prefix the name of any file containing CDS with 01 or some other small number. Okay. I mean, it starts with S in the fucking script, so. Create to define the statement. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The pass function will be sent to the. I don't know. I don't really need API references, that's for sure. Raspberry Pis! Don't need Raspberry Pis. Text editor integration, change logs. This might be what I need, but I'm not sure if there's potentially an easier way to do it. Rumpy call screen, Rumpy current screen, Rumpy get adjustment. Given bar value returns UI. Okay, yawn counted 2. It's terrible when you start yawning, you can't stop. It's awful. Rumpy get screen. Get screen variable. Create define the screen language statements. Action is selective, it's sensitive, Rumpy run. What are these ones? Title window. I got about 20 Raspberry Pis. I got given a Raspberry Pi for one of my birthdays, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna use this. I know you can do so much cool shit with a Raspberry Pi, but I just do not have the patience for it. Okay, Rumpy. Run check from another file. So it's not that I want to continue it, Using a variable in a different file. That's kind of what I want to do. Other functions and variables. Is it as simple as a case of label checks? No, let's not put checks. Achievement checks. If okay, let's put a new achievement here. Five endings achievement. You have seen 5 endings. And I have an ending count, so I just need to find that variable. Endings unlocked. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted that. There we go. We're going to if is greater or equal to 5. Show achievement screen. That one. Show that. Show screen first, isn't it? Screen. And then show that. And it's persistent, not persistent. And just to make my life easier, persistent endings unlocked equals 5. I'm just gonna set it to 5 when we get in, just to make things happen. So we should say jump ending checks, achievement checks. But I don't know whether that will just end it or whether it will actually jump to where it needs to go. Or whether it will go to that return. I'm not sure. That's what I'm not sure about. We will find out! Go! Start. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Tell her she's adopted. That didn't happen. Is it because all of that kind of needs to happen before? And also because I need to delete persistent data. Done. Next. Make it a bit smaller so you guys can see it. There. There we go. Start. Bleh, 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 bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Tell her she's adopted. Okay, the other achievement didn't do its thing either. Is it because they confused each other? Why did the other achievement? Why did it not show here? Confusing. Close that. Let me just run that again with the achievement unlocked gone. Oh, I didn't delete persistent data, did I? No, I didn't. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, launch again. It's gonna be big again. Big. Okay, stop. Blah 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 blah. Tell her she's adopted. Fastest achievement in the West. That's fine. You want to try the achievement system on Newground? You can upload the game and the rewards pop up on the screen. I mean, you can do that with Steam as well. There's a way to put in Steam achievements and things like that as well. But I don't want to do that. I want to have in-game achievements. And mostly this isn't even an achievement thing. I want to get this figured out for some other stuff I want to do. Run if check from another file. RMP. How do I execute a file from another file if in an if statement? Is that RMP though? That's RMP. How to manual run script from the other side. You're 90% there. Okay. Call. Call. I can call it. Call choice 1. Call. Didn't know call was a thing. Let's try that. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is just to make sure that that's working as it should, I'm literally just gonna have it show that ending, that achievement thing, to make sure it's calling where it should. Call achievement checks. Just label achievement checks. Launch the project. Start blah 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 blah. Tell her she's adopted. Hey, yes, that works! I think call is for debug mode, but it's working for this. But it says you can call choice 1 as well, but call kind of works better. Basically, all labels can be jumped or called from any RP file, so just have the other labels in a different file and you're set to go. I don't know, it seems weird. I don't want to use... Would it work with jump and it's just that my if statement was off? Because that's a possibility. 100% a possibility. Gotta be prepared to fail. See, it didn't work with jump, but it worked with call. What's the difference? RenP call. Labels and control flow. I want to know what a call statement theoretically is. The call statement is used to transfer control to the given label. It also pushes the next statement on the call stack, allowing the return statement to return control to the statement following call. That is specifically what I need. So it's not that it's there for debug mode specifically. It's there so you can call another statement but get back to where you are straight away. You're not jumping to that bit and expecting to jump back to somewhere else. It will just call that and go back to where you are, which is exactly what I need. That is what we need. Call. Call is the thing, which is great. That's 100% wonderful. That is exactly what I had in my head. If the expression keyword is present, the expression following is evaluated and the string is so computed is used the name of the label to call. Okay. So yeah, call subroutine. Yeah, so I can use it for the subroutine shit, which is exactly what I want to do. I want to have like a list of checks that it needs to go through. And every time I have an achievement, I can just call that one file to do all those checks and pop the achievements if necessary. So perfect. I can do that now. Yay! That's powerful because there's so many things I want to do with that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited that I got that sorted because that's... got some sneaky things I can do with that. Yeah. Now I can do classes. However, that was everything on my list we needed to do today. So I'm gonna pull up the picture we were doing last time. Maybe we'll do some art again for the last half an hour. There we go. Cool! Let me just get my graphics tablet plugged in. 1 second. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Rightio. So what I want to do is shade this in a little bit to make it, you know, a little more pretty. Also, this person needs a leg. I need to add a leg in here. Let's just give him some gray pants. That'll do. There we go. That's a leg. Or a sheet. I have no clue. Maybe brown would be better. Oh, wrong button. There it is. Maybe brown. Brown pants. Then no one can see you poop. There we go. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Okay, so let's see if we can add some nice shading and stuff onto this. At least to make it look a little nicer than the basic batch it is now. Okay, so we need a little bit of a darker shade. So we can put in this. But we need it darker than that. We need it darker than that. That's not very dark. A little bit of darkness in my life. Wait, that's kinda super. So let's do that. Where's our light source? What are we doing for light sources? Is the light source in front of them? Are they walking towards the light? Or is the light source behind them? I'm gonna say it's in front of them. I think that would be particularly cool. So we're gonna get our little spray bottle of stuff. And we're gonna give them a shadow pretty much all the way around. Except for the edges, which are gonna be a little glowy. So this would be in shade, this would be in shade, this bit wouldn't be in shade. And we'd have a little outline going on here. Yeah! Hockey, 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 hockey. That's great. Nice and stuff. Because it's a nice way to do it that my minimal art skills will almost somewhat hold up, even if you know, it doesn't look great. Ooh, edgy. Exactly! This is an edgy game, let's face it! I mean, multiple roots have cannibalism. This is kind of edgy. Let's duplicate that so that if I mess it up, I don't have to do it again. So let's do a little light on the edges. Walking in on the light. What did I walk into? You walked into me doing what I hope is gonna be an illustration for here. For my title screen of my visual novel. That dude Tyler. Hi Tyler. There we go. And I'm not obviously the best drawer in the world, so we're doing it in a way that makes it a bit easier, and I can do it kind of stylized AF rather than you know, in a way that requires skill. So we maybe want a little bit more darkness. So we want like another sort of layer of spoop here. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided if I like this yet. I never heard of this thing called skill. Yeah, I feel that sometimes. You just kind of gotta stumble into something and just keep going, and then maybe you'll find skill at the end, but at the very least, hopefully you find enjoyment. I like that. This is nice. I like this. We're gonna keep with this. Okay. Second layer to do so with our bright blue, which is not gonna be bright blue for much longer. So, same kind of dealio. We're just gonna darken around here. The second edgiest Little Riding Hood adaptation after The Company of Wolves. I don't think I've seen that. Is that a game or is that a movie? Oh, let's do this. There we go. So probably go, yeah, there. So there wouldn't be any there, and then a little bit here, and then Red Riding Hood. No! Shit! I hadn't had this button on. There we go. So red would be covering us here, so there'd be no light here. That's fine. There'd be no light here, a little bit here. Hopefully you won't run into any skill issues. Oi! Aya! Ioni! Ionji, welcome. It's quite a movie. I don't know what that means. Is it a so bad it's good movie, or is it actually just that fucking bad? Again, we wouldn't have anything here because of his legs. His legs would be hogging the light at that point, so there we go. I am the storm that is approaching. Without the black eyes in isolation. Sorry. Talking about darkness and shit, I thought I'd bury the light. I am the claimer of my name. Born and bred, I have been blessed, and my family crest is a demon of death. Have you heard lyrics more edgy than that? It's so good. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. I love this bit up here that like slowly updates, but not very quickly. Quintessential 80s movie? Oh my. So it might actually be kind of funny, but not good. Not in a good way. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. We're gonna do a duplicate in case I fuck it up. Duplicate the layer in case you fuck it up. I don't know why this light is more flesh colored than yellow, but that's where we're at, I guess. Oh, there we go. That's nice. So a little bit between the legs. And afterwards down here as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. How have you read so much books? How much time to read so many books? I don't have enough time to read all the books I need to. So for the record, I haven't read that many books. That's how many I need to read to regain my freedom from the Forbidden Library. I have, in fact, over my year of being here, only read, what was it, 122 now? And most of them are SCP short stories. In-game media, like bits of lore in games and stuff like that. Basically, I've really stretched the definition of book to be able to survive. Okay, next we got the arm here. So this is already really dark, which maybe I made a mistake in doing that. So maybe we should lighten this up a tad. So that, oh wait, no. So that I can darken it, basically. So lighten it up a little bit. so that I can edge it up. So we can put a little dark here. So it'll be under red there, like, because she'd be casting a shadow on it. And then we go to the light one, and then we just lightly put that on the edge there. And then the rest would be here. No, it's very good, from the director of Interview with the Umpire. Oh, interesting. You should try reading Japanese folklore stories. Yes, I should. I bet I can find those for free somewhere as well. They're probably on Gutenberg somewhere. Aye, reading is reading. Some people can't even do that much. That's true. That is very true. You should never take for granted what you can and can't do. Oh, I should put a darker blue on here as well, actually. I like that red's got the two different colors going on here. Nah, it needs to be darker. Darker. No! Dip. And then round it off, There we go, that looks good. I don't want to lose kind of the definition of head and then neck kind of thing. Although I feel like I already have. And then not quite all under red, but maybe like this, just to define red shadow on this person, and then the rest will be more of a thing like that. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. So this is the process of gaining skills. You just kind of go at it until it happens. Until one day you might have a skill one day. Or maybe something passable as a skill. Because you want to get to the point where nobody notices your mistakes other than the people who actually have skills. That's my goal anyway. If I can make mistakes that only professionals can notice, then I've made it in my life. But also thanks for the follow on Twitch, Ayonjin. Apologies, it took me a little while to notice. But you are right, I should definitely put that on the reading list. Maybe after Pride and Prejudice we can track down some short stories. This should be like mostly dark. And then maybe a little more dark on the pant here. Shit. Over here. And then we get that weird light color back. Fleshy light color for some reason, which kind of fits, honestly. I don't know why my light color is that color. Maybe like a little here too, but that's this layer. Okay, now last but not least, the legs. The legs of the small child. Duplicate the layer in case you fuck things up. And we make it darker, and we do basically just a line for these. That's not darker though. We need it just straight up darker. That's better. And that one's basically like completely hidden. And then we need that a little darker down here. And then flashlight. Wait, that's terrible. Why would I say? Nope, nothing. You had nothing. And there was nothing said that was weird there. Nothing happened. There we go. How lovely does that look? If we just put it on like a black background quickly. Look at that. Wait, let me come there. Boom. Looks pretty good. For like a little opening picture. So let's save that. Leocadio Hurdon put together a great collection of Japanese ghost stories. It's called Japanese Ghost Stories. Sorry, Lefacardio Hearn. But I will make sure to keep a note of that. I'm gonna take a picture of your comment so that I remember to look it up later. Cause I know what my SIP brain is like. Gotta keep an eye on these things. Nice. Okay. I think that's good. So, file, save as. There's a very specific place I need to be saving this. Well, look, it's my downloads folder. You can see what I downloaded. Oh my! Right, we need the images folder. So, Control-C, Control-V. And this is where I should be saving it. And I want to save it as a PNG. And this isn't logo PNG, this is menu image, let's call it. Save. Okay. Let's figure out how to place it properly on the menu. We want to make the menu to be pretty. It's going to look a little bit weird. I'm probably going to have to redesign the menu a lot. But, you know. We'll figure it out as we go. So I want to have a quick look in the folders, actually. So these are the game folder images. So if I go into the GUI, we've got main menu.png here. So what I could do is I'm just going to copy that. So I've got a copy. And then I'm going to open this in... Open with Kitra. That should be able. Cool. So what we can do with this now is rather than code. Oh, thank God. That Windows notification that says OBS disconnected gives me a heart attack. I am sorry, Twitch. It seems that my my stream disconnected for a hot sec there. Are you guys okay on YouTube? Are you guys still about? Are we still alive? Oh, the Tea Fairy's here! Oh, heck yeah. Thank you, Tea Fairy. You're the best. Yay, Tea Fairy. I have tea. Chai tea. Chai tea is so great. Yay, yay. 15 viewers on Twitch. What the fudge? This is great. Thank you, guys. So maybe we'll look at changing up Little Red and the Baba Yaga. We need a nice logo, and we need something to go in the background here. So it should be them going into like trees and shit. Let's see if we can do something vague that will like I've done with these guys. Actually, we don't want that. We just want a new layer, and we want that layer to be behind them. Again, just a vague outline of what maybe it could look like. So no, I don't want that. I want just a solid ass pen. Thank you. We see you. Good. I'm glad. I was very worried. Like I said, OBS gives me a heart attack when that bloody disconnect thing comes up. So they're on a path road, and maybe it could just go like that. And then obviously they're on the path, so the path's gonna go like this, but it's gonna go thinner as we go because perspective, bro. And that'll be their dirt road. Follow the dirty road. Follow the dirty road. Whatever a wonderful wizard he was, the wizard departed fun because the dirty road will show the way. Let's go! And then smooth that out. Smooth it out. And then I don't know. Do I have any like cool brushes that I could use for cool stuff? I have some interesting brushes, that's for sure. We have sparkles, but that's not gonna help us. It's not gonna help us, but it entertains me greatly. This could make some good grass. It could. Okay, so we could have maybe not green grass, but you know, like horrible yellowy stuff, like this. Was that your dirt man too? Oh god, no. I was a bit scared when I heard about the dirt man. Come, What happens if you don't have dirt under your pillow? It really freaks me out. What is I think it's because there was a similar urban legend where I lived when I was younger. I don't want to go into the specifics of the urban legend because it's so regionalized. I don't want to dox where I came from, kind of thing, like my hometown. But yeah, it's just eerily similar to something I grew up with, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Maybe these should be getting more yellow, not more green. Put them on the path too. This isn't a great path. No one's maintained this shit. But you're going in with the small child regardless. I like this! This is quite cool! I'm quite happy with it, actually. I'd probably get, you know, someone actually talented to do this. I want it dirty. I don't want, like, nice grass. I want dirty-ass grass. So maybe we should be putting some, like, brown bits in there. Like, brown it up a little bit. Like muddy brown grass. It's a bit icky. People have stomped on it. Maybe a dog's pooped on it. But yeah. Dirt Man and his nemesis Hoover Man. I would rather have the Hoover Man around than the Dirt Man, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe some orange. No, we don't want that. Eh. No! Fucking undo. Oh, it's the opacity I did. Oh god. I gave myself a heart attack. I thought I deleted it. So, like, if we get some more brown grass going on over here. Yeah, no. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. This is a thing. This is a thing that's happened. I don't know if it's a good thing. I'm sure we... Ooh, this would make a good dirt path. If we put some, like... Oh, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like when you're a kid and you just find out Microsoft Paint is a thing, I think I shouldn't rely on that background color either, because that's still someone's work. So I want to like get rid of that as much as I can. So we put some like dirty brown underneath. We also need a light that they're walking into, because that's where I put the light source. So what if above everything we put like, where's my thingamajig? Thingamajig, this thingamajig. We make it feckin' huge. And we go like poof, 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 poof. But not that color. We do like, what was the fleshy color I used? Poof, 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 poof. Poof, 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 like that. And then we turn the opacity down, and then we take it behind them. Maybe. I'm a super proper artist. Look at this shit. So proper. And then maybe a little bit more white up here. No, not that. Whiter. So it's a bit brighter. Something like that, maybe? Let's give that a save and see what it looks like. So that's what it did look like. And this is what it looks like now. Ba-da-ba-da. That looks really cool! I'm actually really happy with that. That looks really nice. Oh, I did not expect that to look as good as it did. Lordy loo. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That's beautiful. I love it. That fits a little bit better, but that means I need to get backgrounds for this as well. So if I can get in that folder again. Well, we go into the GUI. So we got the game menu, the history, the option menu. So we've got the extras menu. So what I do want to lift that black off it though. So we'll need to think about trying to cut that out. So wait, let's do a copy again. Again, so if I fuck it up, there's a copy. So let's open that as well. Okay, so what we're looking at is trying to select these. The cutting out, I can't figure it out very well. What I could do let's see about quickly saving this, but with that, just so that I have the background. Say, no, not save. We don't want that, because we'll lose our people. Save as BG. I'm just going to call it BG. Save the BG. And then I will take BG and pull it into here. But then we'll do it to overlay. No. Normal. Multiply. Multiply works pretty well. Lighten. Luminosity. Or should it be this one should be normal and this one should be multiply? I think multiply is the best we're getting. Yeah. So I'm gonna save that. Okay, then I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's the extras copy I just did. That do thick. So what I'm gonna do now is rename, copy that rename, get rid of rename, copy, and then this one rename to just Baja. Okay, let's try that. Launch the project. Looks quite cute. I really like that. And go into extras, and yeah, we got that. I maybe need to think about obviously how you can see the endings on these, so I might need to maybe put them in boxes or something. But that's next stream's problem because the stream over. Thank you so much everyone for coming! Thank you everyone in chat. Thank you anyone who lurked. Thank you anyone who watched the VOD. Thank you to all the new subscribers and followers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone on Twitch. There's been some really good viewership in this stream. Hopefully by the end of it, maybe we'll have affiliate. That'll be so exciting. I can't wait to give you guys toggles to do stuff. It'll be great. It'll be hilarious. It'll be funny. Let me stretch 1 second. Maybe. Like I said, the numbers have been very good this stream, so I'm hoping it's enough to get me that average. Fingers crossed. If you haven't already and you did enjoy the stream, I would highly appreciate it if you were on YouTube and you pressed the like button and the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that, because we're nearly 5k on YouTube. How bonkers is that? Fucking bonkers. We're 70. If it would load my current number so I could give you how many we have left till 5k. 67 off. We're 67 subscribers off, and we're not that terribly far from 100 followers on Twitch either. We're at 78 now. God damn! But anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming. Also, if you're on Twitch and you haven't followed already, follow! That would be lovely! Oh, there is someone who followed that I didn't say thank you to. I'm sorry about that, Monster Shot. Thank you so much for the follow. If you would like to support me with them in ways that require money, so that I can maybe hopefully not have a job and just do this, that's the dream. You can do so via YouTube memberships, where you get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, and merch discounts. You can do it via the Patreon, where you get short stories every month, along with exclusive streams, merch discounts, and free books. There is the Kofi, where you can you can just throw money at me for no apparent reason. That's always fun. 79. Anyway, and there's also small audiobooks in the Kofi shop of me just speaking some short stories. So if you miss my voice any day, then there's some ways you can listen to it in the Kofi shop. And if you want new content, that is, obviously if you miss my voice, you can just rewatch the VODs, I guess, but you know. Anyway, merch store, you get ebooks, first edition copies of books that I have written. They are not available anywhere else, only in my shop, because I have taken them off sale everywhere else, because there are second editions out. Why would the first editions be out anymore? There are also bookmarks, ski rings, t-shirts, a notebook, a soft pillow with my chibi face on it, so if you ever wanted to give me a hug, that is your best way to do it. My boyfriend stole my pillow with my chibi on it. He stole that pillow. I don't know if you heard him yell, it's mine now. And a sticker roulette of all the wonderful emotes you will get with your membership. And that is all. That is all I have for you today. I'll be back tomorrow with some Library of Ruiner. And until then, have a wonderful time, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Midlife from the Forbidden Library. Oh wait, you just saw my stream closing notes, didn't you? I just realized that you guys could see that. Oh well, who cares? You know I'm reading that every time I end this stream now, so... I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Midlife from the Forbidden Library. Goodbye! Twitchers, stay on. Let me see if there's anyone to raid. No one I know is on to raid, unfortunately. I'm trying to remember to do that because, you know, raiding is important. But unfortunately, there's no one I know that's on right now. So I will just be going. Goodbye! I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Midlife from the Forbidden Library. Goodbye!